Hey guys, in this blog post, I want to talk a little more about buying and selling tenant-occupied properties. I know we had a separate blog post on that. This one gets a little more in depth in some of the creative ways that we can go about making sure that we're making life easy for ourselves and our clients when trying to sell properties that house multiple tenants at the same time. One of the biggest things I tell you is using technology to your advantage. Get virtual tours, pay for the video, get the floor plans, do all of the things up front to cut down on the amount of showings necessary for people that may not be interested. I know that sometimes we think about doing all that technology to help promote all the wonderful facts about the property, and you absolutely should. But when selling multifamily, especially if there's 6 or more tenants involved, it's going to present challenges in people that want to get into every unit. Not only highlighting the benefits, but also showing some of the things that may not be as highlightable in your sales reel will help cut down on people that just wouldn't want to purchase the property because of them. That in itself will take care of a lot of your problems is by reducing the showings. Preparing the property for sale across the board, any property needs to be prepared for sale, but tenant-occupied properties may require a little more. We can't control how tenants' lifestyle is inside the home within reason. Hiring professional cleaners, especially for those first few weeks of showings, could be very beneficial. You may want to talk to your client about sharing that expense as well. Optimizing your scheduling, coordinate with the tenants, get their best showing schedule, find out if they feel comfortable with you showing the property if they can't be there, and communicate how you can get this property sold fast if we're able to get the showings that you need to get people in there. The longer this drags out, more showings are going to have to deal with, and just inevitably the harder it's going to be for everybody. Some tenants may be on a month-to-month lease towards the end of their lease. They may be considering moving on, and if a tenant is about to move out, it may be worth delaying listings for a few weeks to get a vacant unit inside your property. You can stage that as the model unit, push all of your showings through there, and allow second showings to the other units to help cut down. I think the biggest issue you're going to have is working with tenants, and that is typically resolved by easy, clear communication. The tenants understanding what's going on, making them feel safe and their rights respected will go a long way towards being able to market that property as showable. If a tenant's not cooperative with showing the property at all, that isn't something as a real estate agent you're going to be able to solve. You should refer that back to the owner or the property manager with whom the lease is. That way they can work through those issues with the tenant. Most of the time they can be overcome. Very rarely do you have a tenant that will refuse to show the home, even if the lease says that they have to. Forcing someone to do something they don't want is never a good idea. Read the blog post below. Send me over an email with any questions you have. If you're getting ready to list a large property or even a small property with some tenants that are a little unsure about allowing people in their home to view it, get with me. Let's talk that through. I can tell you what's worked for me, maybe give you some tips that'll work specific for that unit or that property. I'm always willing to help you make a smooth transaction.